Good morning, folks. We're back on the crappie grind. Um, it's currently 9:30. Water temp is 48 degrees. Have quite a late start, but it's okay. We'll figure something out, hopefully. I think these fish are just about to spawn. The last time I saw them, they were sitting like 30-ish feet of water. In other lakes I've been fishing, I've been seeing them like right off the bank, like 30-ish feet off the bank. So I would imagine most of our fish here in California are pre-spawn. I don't doubt some of them spawning already. I know the temperature is kind of low, but I mean, I don't think that's the only contributing factor to the fish deciding when they're going to spawn or not. I think daylight hours are probably the most important. But anyways, looking to get a limit today. I'm not really trying to mess around much today, so probably just gonna get 25 fish as long as they're over 12 inches. And for those that aren't in California, the limit for crappie or panfish combined is 25 fish. So I know there's been a few guys asking about what the limit is or telling me that I'm poaching or whatnot, but keep in mind I'm in California, like I said, and so the limit is 25 panfish, and that could be a combined bag of bluegill and crappie, or just bluegill, just crappie. It doesn't matter. Limit is 25 fish with no size limit. And if you couldn't tell, I'm still kind of sick, so might sound a little weird and whatnot, but bear with me, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my 25 fish and go home. So I will see you guys when I get on some fish. I actually got here yesterday, but it was super windy, and there were wind gusts up to 25 miles an hour, so didn't get to fish the lake. Went ahead and fished the river instead for some stock trout, which I would imagine you guys would see that video before this one, so shouldn't really be a surprise to you guys. But yeah, weather's supposed to be pretty nice today. I don't think the winds are supposed to get too bad. I looked at a few different sources, and there's some of them that say the wind gusts are supposed to get up to like 8 or 9 miles an hour. Others say it's supposed to be like 0 gusts with like 3 mile an hour winds all day, which I'm hoping that's the case. But we'll see. I think there's like a chance of a little light rain, but hopefully that doesn't come through. I think I do have my rain jacket and my kayak, but just saying. Fish. Yeah, I have this cold that just is not going away. I've had for like a week now. Oh, I think one of them sees it. He's coming up, he's coming up. He's on it. That was quick. Oh, it's very big. But like I said, I'm not necessarily looking for bigger fish today. Well, decided he wanted to fight all of a sudden, I guess. Should be a keeper, I think. Feels like it's fighting decently well. It's gonna be at least a 12-inch fish, yeah. More like 13-ish. It's a good one. Nice fat female. It just popped off. But pretty good fish. I say so myself. Yeah, it's not that one at all. Get her on the stringer. Fish number one. Still there. I don't know if they'll bite again, but hopefully I can pull one off. One more off. Does one of them see it? No. They started swimming off to one side. These fish are just constantly swimming, so it's kind of hard to line up with them. And I think one of the top comments and questions has been what I'm using, and I'll get to that in a bit. I was gonna show you guys before I caught that first fish, but that school of fish kind of caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting to see much yet, but another decent fish. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss him in the net for now since I'm chasing them down. Not really trying to waste any time. So I know you guys can't see them, but they kind of dove down a little bit, and I'm just gonna wait and follow them around till they start swimming back up in the water column. And normally they'll bite again. Let's see. Did I see it that time? No. Yeah, chasing these fish that are swimming around are a little tough sometimes. It's not too bad right now since there's like zero wind, but they are swimming quick. I mean, these fish know what's up. It's later in the year. They've seen thousands of bait. Following. There we go. Looks like another decent one, honestly. I don't think it's huge, but kind of find like a decent one too. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Another nice chunky female. Trying not to lose that school of fish. Yeah, that's another nice one. Hopefully that does it some justice. It's a nice fat female. Where did that school of fish go? Oh no, I think I lost him. Never mind. Wasn't a very good cast, but we'll see. Yeah, I doubt we'll be able to pull off any more fish from that school. It was a tiny school, it was only like 6 or 7 fish, but there's still a few of them. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we'll be able to pick off more from them. Yeah, there's not many fish out here like in the middle. There's the main channel of the lake anymore. And like I was saying, that's just due to the fact that they're more in pre-spawn stage now. A lot of them are on the northern bank of this lake, where it warms up the fastest. But you know, there's still a few schools out here. I feel like these out here, since there's so few of them, you get a lot less pressure than those bigger schools that are up against the bank. And I'm hoping at least these are a little more willing to bite. That fish, there's some over here that are super deep though. Okay, I know I say this in every video, but when I say they're super deep, I mean they're only 20 feet down. But like I said, I normally don't fish deeper than 20 feet. And very quickly before I get to these fish. That's what I'm using today. It's a live roamer made by Bobby Garland in the live minnow color, and it's just on a 1/16 of an ounce jig head. I don't think bait really matters, especially on this lake. These fish aren't very bright. I mean, they get so much pressure, but they still bite so well. Like, at least compared to most of the other lakes around me. I mean, these fish, you could get like, depending on the size of the school, obviously, but some schools you could pull off like a dozen fish before these fish even start like swimming away and getting picky. Most of the other lakes I fish, you know, sometimes you're lucky if you pick up more than like, oh, there's a follower. If you pick up more than like 2 or 3 fish. There we go. I think that's a good one. I could be wrong, but it is a good one. But yeah, this lake, I mean, most of these schools, you can pick off, like I said, up to like a dozen fish before these fish start getting a little finicky. Yeah, that'll keep. It's not huge, but it's a decent one. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying not to lose this school of fish, but anyways, yeah, that's a decent fish. Bait straightened out. But yeah, not too picky today. As long as they're 12 inches, I'll keep them. It's getting towards the end of the crappie season for me, at least. So, just gonna catch a few to drop off at my aunt's house for her. I normally don't fish with them like once it's the spawn. I mean, I pretty much fish with them throughout fall, through the winter, so I figured once they start spawning, I'll let them do their thing, plus I'll let the guys on the bank or the guys without light scope get them. Look, another decent one. Yeah, a 13-inch fish. It's a nice fat one. It's short. It's a little deformed, but it's alright. Where did he go? One of them sees it. Oh, come on. Oh! I was like, why is it not biting? But I think he had it in its mouth the whole time. No, I don't know if they'll bite anymore if they started going towards the bottom. may not bite anymore. I'll wait until they come up though. So yeah, a lot of times you'll see that they go to the bottom and they start swimming horizontally in the same water column for a little bit. They don't normally bite then, but once you start seeing them come back up in the water column, they're gonna bite, they'll bite. I feel like when they are coming up, that's probably your best time to cast for them. I feel like they bite way better between the time they come up and they start swimming, like while they're coming up this way. If you could get to them as they're coming up, usually they'll bite. Oh, come on, guys. But yeah, in my opinion, at least, that's the best time to cast for them. If they're aggressive, they're gonna bite. Come on. That wasn't the best cast. I'm trying to get a better cast. I think this should be a decent cast. Side at least. Okay. Maybe these fish are getting a little wiser. Maybe I took them for granted. Maybe I underestimated them. Maybe they are not as not smart. Yeah, a lot of the other lakes I fish, I'll catch maybe 1, 2 fish per school if I'm lucky. Some of those schools I see on the lakes, I mean, I can't pick up a single fish. Unless I really, really try. And I start rotating baits and everything. And sometimes I'll pick up one, but yeah, this lake, yeah, the crappie usually aren't very bright, so you can pick off quite a few from each school. But also, I think this year, this lake's gotten way more pressure than any other lake. I think we're coming up on a small school of crappie over here. Or I think it's just bait. No, I think it's a small school of crappie. It's still like 100 feet away from me, so I can't really tell. Yeah, I think that's a school of crappie. Oh, they're also swimming the opposite direction, I think. This should be crappie. Gunk on my bait. Let's clear that off. Normally, I'd be throwing a 32nd of an ounce as far as jig heads go, but these fish, like I said, they're not very picky, and I've been casting them pretty far away, like 40-ish feet away. So, come on. There we go. So yeah, just been throwing the 16 of the down as far as jig heads go. This one's very big, but it seems to be working fine. I am a firm believer in flatter jig heads catching more fish, but oh, that's nice. That's probably right around 12 inches. I am a firm believer of lighter jig heads catching more fish, especially crappie, but like I said, I don't think it matters much on this lake. especially since I'm not really trophy hunting right now. I don't think it matters much. I'm fishing schools, not like single suspended fish. Typically, yeah, those single suspended fish, those I especially feel like jig head weight matters, but should be able to pull off one more. I think one of them already came up. Might be a slightly better one than that last one. Yeah, that's good. That's probably like the size, that's probably like a 14 incher. If I can land it. Ow, ow, ow. There you go. It's a nice fish. That's easily 14 inches. Not super fat, but I'm not complaining. Let's go fish go somewhere over here. There they are. Wow, this goes swimming very fast. Like it's kind of hard to catch up with them. Oh, it wasn't a very good cast, but oh, yes, I think. Yes, come on, come on. This looks like a better fish. Oh, of course the bigger one wouldn't bite. That's why I couldn't cast very far. But a lot of times when you're fishing schools, in my experience at least, the bigger ones are the more aggressive ones, the ones that will chase down your bait more. Come on. You guys are so eager to chase my bait earlier, aren't you guys? There you go. Over here. Okay, you should get bit this time. This might even be a different school, to be honest with you guys. No way. It was slightly off. I don't think it was off by that much. Okay. No. Not even the one in the back. Where's my bait? Where's my bait? Okay, yeah, I don't see my bait. I just can't catch up to them. They're swimming so freaking quick. Okay, let's speed up and try to catch up to them. The issue with my last few casts has been like they're swimming so quick and I'm always just right behind them. One of them saw it. He's coming up, he's coming up, he's coming up. Not a very big one. Oh, that was a double cast. Come on. Come on. A few inside that time. One. It's hard to tell when they're so far away. Yeah, I think it'll keep it. Wow, you're fighting very hard. It's not even big. It's like a 12-incher, I think. No, I mean, we're never gonna keep this guy. Girl, I mean, that's like a 12-inch fish, but yeah, it's harder to tell when they're far out like that, if they're big or not on the screen, obviously. But yeah. My jig. I think it's just about into the school. Okay, let's try to get one more good cast with it before we move on. Oh, quite short that time. A lot of times, once these fish kind of slow down, you got to get the fish in the front of the school. For some reason, those ones in the front of the school bite a little bit better. Not sure if that's true or not. I just feel like that's the case for me, at least. Oh, one of them sees it. It's coming up. Oh, didn't eat it. It's fine. We'll move on. Find some other fish. There seems to be quite a few schools out here this morning. Not a ton, but enough to keep me busy. Yeah, you can also tell these fish are like pre-spawn because one, they're moving shallow. They're moving to the warmer side of the lake, which is the north end, the north side of the lake, and they're slowly going towards the river arm. That's normally where they start spawning, so they're not quite over there yet, I think, but they're definitely moving over there. I mean, a few months ago when I came out here, they were way like out here towards the dam more, and now, yeah, like I'm in pretty much the middle of the lake, I guess, as far as I guess the width of the lake, but there's not much. And I guess most guys and my buddies have told me that they're more on the east side of the lake, which is towards the river arm. That should be you go. I think it's huge, but I think it'll keep. It's alright. If I can get him to the other side of the boat and land him. Nice short fat fish, full of eggs, ready for the spawn. This school of fish, they were a little hesitant to bite. Like I said, normally that first cast, they'll swim upwards of like 15 feet just to grab your bait, but this school of fish at least was a little hesitant. Like 3 of them came up to the top but didn't bite. Where did they go? Lost them, apparently. No. Where did they go? Not them? Oh yeah, there they are. Should be a decent gas, I think. One of them sees it. Follower. And a biter. Looks like another decent one. Yep. There's another eater. Not a huge owl, stab me, but not tiny. There she is. Not a bad one at all. I don't know if we'll be able to get one more off of this goal, but we'll get a few more casts. Where is my jig? I think my jig is behind them. I saw them like right after I launched already. I've been catching them my whole way out here. That was a decent cast. One of them sees it. It's coming up. He's not gonna bite. It's falling. It's so slow. Yeah. I felt it really far. But yeah, I mean, you kind of know when they're not gonna bite already just by how they're swimming. I mean, sometimes they will swim up really slow to your bait and still bite it, but it's hard to describe. Like, you can kind of tell if they're interested or not in your bait most times. So this one seems like an interesting fish. But yeah, once you get the hang of live scopes, you kind of popped off. You kind of tell if they're interested in your bait or not just by how they're swimming towards it. Like, regardless if they're swimming super fast or slow or something, but it's hard to describe. But I'm sure those of you that know what I'm talking about. Another decent cast. Oh, I wonder if it's interested. No. Oh no, I think this is the same one. Yeah, they're not. We'll move on. Like I said, I think there's plenty of fish for us to go after today. So we'll just kind of get them as we see. Like I said, I'm not trophy hunting or anything, so we'll get them. Key is to not lose these fish. I know it's a pretty obvious statement, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of guys I fish with that'll see the school of crappie, they catch one and they lose the school, and you know, they lose that potential to pick off a few more fish. Or I get guys that see the fish, they try to get closer to them to make a cast, and then they lose a school of fish. Don't be discouraged if that's you. Just keep practicing, keep going out, and you'll get better at it. But yeah, the key really is to just not lose these fish if you want to catch them. Follower. There we go. But yeah, like right now, I'm fighting the fish, but I'm definitely trying not to lose these fish. I'm turning my transducer still to make sure they're still on my screen. Now if I have to, I will start pedaling towards them still. And you know, if you do lose them, you can just zoom out super far and see if you can find them, see them. It's a nice little fat female. We'll let this one go though. And sometimes, yeah, that'll do. You know, you just zoom out like 100 feet or something and you'll find the school again. But sometimes, you know, they'll go to the bottom or something when you're not looking on the screen and they'll just be gone. But don't be discouraged. It happens to everybody. Just keep at it. Let's get a little closer. They're pretty far out. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 boats just right up against the bank almost. But we'll just do our thing out here. Where are you at, Jig? I think I see you. I think you just almost got down. Oh, 1 fish sees it. 2 fish sees it. Oh, 1 sees it. He's coming in hot. There you go. Feels like a decent one. Yeah, it'll keep. It's a good one. It's a really good one. Nice thick fish. 14-incher at least. I normally advise against jigging your jig, but as a last resort, once you've worked those fish through a few times, I think jigging your jig does get you a few more bites. Typically, they're going to be the smaller fish in the schools, but you know, bite is bite sometimes. Anyways, that's a 12-inch fish. Jig should be somewhere down there, close to them at least. That wasn't the one I was trying to get, darn it. And I think it's a small one. Pretty sure it's small. Yeah, it's like a 10-inch fish. And they got spooked that time, so I don't think they're gonna bite anymore. But yeah, that's an example of exactly what I was just talking about, where, well, you could jig your jig, and sometimes you will get a fish with it, but like a lot of times when you jig your jig like that, they're the smallest fish in the schools. Most times I prefer just a straight retrieve over them. Not through the school, but over the school of fish. And that usually works pretty well for me. This one should keep, I think. I think it's a good one. Yeah, it's like a 14-inch fish. Oh, that's a nice one. There we go. That's probably close to 2 pounds, honestly. Not big enough to weigh, but I'm pretty sure it's around 2 pounds. Where did they go? Out here somewhere. Hope I'm gonna get plastic. Did I see something? I think I do. I think I see some definite crappie. Looks like a decent sized school too. But are they fish I've already messed with? I don't know. Really, only one way to find out, I guess. No, I don't think I've messed with these. This looks like a much bigger school of fish. Let's see, where's my jig falling? No, something's coming up for it. This is a big one. Oh, I don't think it's big, but I think it'll keep. It looked a lot bigger on the screen, like I said. It's hard to tell when they're so far away. Yeah, it'll keep for sure. 13 or 14-inch fish. Yeah, it's a 14-inch fish. There she is. Another good fish. Let's try to pick off a few more fish from this school. For once, we're not swimming super fast. One of them sees it. Why aren't you buying it? It'd follow my freaking weight. Cast towards the front of the school. Oh, great. They started coming back my way. What if I just drop it right on top of them? Oh, we had a fish on there, I guess. Huh. Oh, that was kind of close. Did that fish see it? He did see it. I thought I made a horrible cast. I was like, there's no way any fish see that, but I saw one stop. I'm like, it's a decent one. I don't know if it is a decent one. Like, normally the bigger ones don't make long, hard runs. They just kind of swim side to side, occasional head shake. Like this one, I guess. Kind of huge, but it's a keeper. There you go. It's a nice one. 13-inch fish. 13-inch fish. Sorry guys, I can't talk. He wanted himself. There we go. It's a good one. It's a real good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Huge fish. It's just not fat. It'd be easily 3 pounds if it was fat. Let's get a photo of this one. Store her in the net for now. Oh, come on. There's this big old mark at the top of all of them, and I want that one. They're swimming too quick now. It wasn't the mark I was trying to catch, but think it's a bad fish. That's a decent one still. That's like a 14-inch fish. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it. Yes! Oh. Decent one, but it's a flying fish. Poor guy. Super skinny. It's blind in one eye. I don't know if this will show up very well, but it's a really long fish. Super skinny. We'll let her go. I think it's a him. It's starting to be kind of dark. Like tuxedo is coming in or something, but we'll let him go. Oh, skinny, and then I feel bad for killing a fish that's so skinny already. Oh, this one's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a toad. Look at that fish. That is a toad. Let's measure this one. I don't think it's that heavy, but it's a longo fish. 15.5 inches. Hopefully these a little more. I don't know if they're huge, but after I lost that last one, I'm not really looking forward to losing any more. That's a good one. Long goldfish. That's a long goldfish. Like maybe 16 inches long. Yeah, it's probably more like 15, but hey guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I don't have quite a limit yet, but I'm pretty close, so I'm just gonna shoot my outro now. Anyways, fishing was pretty darn good, I'll say that. There weren't very many schools, but once you found them, I was able to pick off like 3 or 4 fish for most of these schools, I think. Most of these fish are pretty much pre-spawn. A lot of the females have big old bellies, so they're getting there. And males have their tuxedos too. I'm sure if I go and fish somewhere shallow, I'd be able to pick off some that are pretty much spawning. But anyways, this may be one of the last, if not the last, crappie trips I have for the year. Well, until fall, I guess. So we'll see. But if you like the video and you like the content I make, feel free to subscribe. It definitely encourages me to post some more, make more videos for you guys. So again, if you enjoy it, please subscribe. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And sorry for being super congested and not being able to talk very well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.